Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately known as Stark Vegas, and the home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Hope you brought your earplugs today. There's already some serious cowbell clanging going on here. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Golden Eagles will kick this deep to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Back to pass. It's Figueroa. It's a quick grab. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but forced down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Quick pass, the catch is made. To the 25. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Golden Eagles offense comes out for their first possession today. They have an elite wide receiver that's been a nightmare for defenses. Now, Kirk, today they go up against a group in the back end that's really struggled at times this year to defend.
Yeah, the secondary isn't the best, but I'll tell you this. Anytime you want an opportunity to be able to step up and showcase what you're capable of doing, you want to have a chance to play against the best. And that's what these corners will have a chance to face today. One of the top receivers in the country. I think they're anxious to show what they can do. I'm excited to see how they play.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The back's got it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Great cut there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble to his left. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. To the air, it's Figueroa. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Caught by the receiver.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Across the 40. Breaking free at midfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position down to the 24. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly down the field here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They connect for 6. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. Throws to the tight end. And that pass falls incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Flanagan. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Figueroa. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run the option. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Cricket. Set, go.
Dropping back, it's Figueroa. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. A quick juke to get free. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the...
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on 4th down and short? Good job and a good call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. It's a keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Golden Eagles will have 1st and 10 here. They'll feed the back again. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the 3rd period of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. An effective play. Good for a first down to the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He shreds the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Golden Eagles will send their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. They don't make the third down yardage. Here comes the punt team. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. Dumps it down to the back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Here we go, third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. An important third down attempt for this offense. Breaks an open space. Powering through a tackle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And they've got... It's a sack as they come up. Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to